What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Welcome to the first day of my summer shredding cut. And if you're watching this video and you saw the title, then you already know the name of my new prep series. I'm gonna explain that later on in this video. But for now, I'm gonna start you guys off with what my game plan is for the next 12 weeks. I'm gonna be giving myself 12 weeks to cut, get as shredded as possible. And honestly, my goal right now is to completely defeat last year's physique. I'm starting off this prep at 217 pounds and I'm gonna be dropping down to at least 190 to 195, and it's gonna be an incredible journey. It's gonna be a marathon, it's not a sprint. I'm happy that I'm giving myself 12 weeks as opposed to the 8 weeks I think I gave myself last year, or was it the year before? So 12 weeks of cutting, and honestly, this journey is gonna be amazing, and I'm excited to document it. I'm excited that I have a routine now with my YouTube uploads. I'm excited that I've gained a new audience, and I'm hoping that I continue to gain a new audience throughout this prep. Thank you guys for all the support in my previous videos. I know I've been getting a lot of love and feedback on them, positive and negative. I appreciate both of them. So my starting macros for this cut: 310 grams of carbs, 55 grams of fat, and 215 grams of protein. I'm gonna start this prep off with 3 sessions of cardio per week. I'm gonna be doing 250 calorie steady state sessions on the treadmill, Stairmaster, whatever I wanna do. I'm gonna be burning 250 calories, keeping my heart rate between 120 to 160 beats per minute. And I'm gonna be doing 1 hit per week, where I'm gonna be doing a hit for 15 to 20 minutes. My hits consist of a 3 to 5 minute warm up, intervals until I reach the 20-minute mark, and then 2 to 3 minutes of me cooling down. So that's my game plan for this prep. And first and foremost, hold on, much better. So first and foremost, I need to update this fridge, because this fridge right now, what you're looking at, is not gonna cut it. Something that I will continuously eat for the next 12 weeks to get me shredded as possible. So these right here, this ain't gonna cut it anymore. This is what I had last night to kind of celebrate my last day of eating whatever the hell I want to. And I went ham. I had about 6 of these. I had like 4 of these cookies. I ordered 6. I had 4 of these M&M cookies, and then I'm not gonna lie, you guys are gonna think I'm disgusting, but I had 2 cookie cake slices. I left the last one. Maybe if I give myself a cheat day later on, or actually, you know what? If you're a client and you're watching this, just join me on this one. Or if you're someone who's just trying to lose weight, get rid of all temptations. We say no to those things, King. We say no to temptations, King. We say no. According to my Amazon app and delivery app, the pooper scooper, the thing that I showed you guys in the last video, is supposed to be showing up any second now. So I'm not going to the grocery store until that arrives. I'm gonna sit here and wait. Since you came in, I knew back then you were that special one. It's here. It's here. Yes. Jesus. Check that out, King. Check it out. That's where your shit's gonna be going. Right in here. So here we have it. We have the dog waste can, the baggie holder thingy, the waste bags, the sign, instructions, screws, and the post. So instead of me like doing a time lapse and wasting a lot of memory, I'm just gonna assemble all this and I'm gonna show you guys the finished product. This just wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. So I'm gonna come back to that later. Let's go to the grocery store.
Posted with my back against the wall.
All right, real quick before I go into the grocery store, I wanted to touch up on something that's been really heavy on my heart. I know I'm normally like a happy and energized individual on this channel, but the last couple of days I've been not I've been dealing with something, but there's something that's been really heavy on my heart, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it before I moved on, because I feel like this person deserves that respect. I didn't personally know this person. I didn't personally have a relationship with this person. I've never spoken to this person. I've never met this person in person. If you do know, which I feel like most of y'all do know, if you follow me on YouTube, if you follow me on Instagram, I feel like I'd like to think that we all have like the same like interests. Nipsey Hussle recently passed on Sunday, and the way he was taken out was just extremely sick. I think death in general is sick, but the way he was taken out, the specific way he was taken out was sick. And if all the rumors or if all the stories up until today are true, if you followed my journey, if you followed my YouTube and Instagram, all that stuff for like the last year or two, I definitely bumped a lot of Nipsey Hussle, his recent album Victory Lap and all his older stuff. I started off at Victory Lap, and it led me to the older stuff, and I just fell more and more in love with his music and his sound and his reason and the message he was trying to spread. And just speaking from my perspective and what I knew about him and what I learned about him, he was someone that was doing everything right. He was someone that was trying to lead his community and inspire the entire world, inspire America and the entire world to do right, to boss up and do more than spend money on material items, invest in real estate, invest in your future, and just kind of create a better future for yourself. Boss up, honestly, just boss up. This is gonna sound kind of bad, but like normally, like when a celebrity dies or like a pop star dies or a pop culture star, whatever, dies, it's sad. Death is sad. It's always going to be sad to me, and I'm always going to extend prayers out to that family and that person and everyone that was affected by it. But for some reason, this one just didn't settle in right, and it still hasn't settled in. He inspired me to push through with the INAKA launch. He inspired me to boss up and start my company. He inspired me to take things to a different level with my company, with everything business-wise, and he inspired me through a lot of tough times with his recent album, and you can ask all my friends. I was bumping that album nonstop for about 3 or 4 months, and I still play it till today, and all his music. I'm going to continue to support him and play him. And I don't want to take up this whole video talking about this, but I just kind of wanted to get on a serious note and just say rest in heaven to Nipsey, and I hope justice is served. Let's go grocery shopping. Rule number 1 when parking your car at a grocery store: remove all possible threats from your vehicle. Pro tip number 2, grocery shopping edition: never forget to check under your fucking cart, because you will end up losing or leaving some water or some important stuff that you came for. Check under your cart. So one of the coolest things about Kroger is that after you spend a shit ton of money on groceries, you can leave and save about 10 cents. The most I've ever saved is like 20 cents, but normally I'll save about 10 cents after a grocery trip on gas per gallon. So my gas would have normally been like 85 to 90. Today I only pay like 60 bucks. So it's a good way to like trick your mind into thinking you won after spending $200 on groceries. Smart tactic. So I feel like now that I live in a home, I shouldn't try and get everything up on the first try, because I don't have to deal with the same issues that I had when I was living in an apartment. But the competitor in me, that drive in me, that heart in me, makes me want to try and get all this on one try. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, there's no way. But I got pretty much everything except for the water and the paper towels. I'm just gonna have to come back for that. My first step now, when I get home from anywhere I go, is to take King out. It used to be putting up groceries, but now it's taking him out. Hey, Bubba. Bagels. Hey. Oh, I miss you so much. Hey. Wanna go outside? Let's go outside. Come on, Milo. Lead the way. Lead the way. I'm following you. Very out of breath. Very out of shape. Milo, did you take my other house slipper again? Whenever I leave, Milo takes my house slippers and cuddles with them because I think my smell makes her sane while I'm away. Alright guys, it's your boy, Shawley Shaw, back in the kitchen. About to walk y'all through everything I got. And I kind of set up everything really nicely. You guys are about to see that in a little second. Took the time to set up things nicely for you guys because I care about you guys. We're gonna start off with breakfast items, fruits, and veggies. Breakfast items, we have the Egg White Delight. I call them the Egg White Delight sandwiches because they resemble the Egg White Delight sandwiches. Turkey bacon, turkey sausage, egg whites, low-fat cheese, and a biscuit. We have turkey bacon. Read up on those. Pico de gallo, 2 cartons of egg whites. Moving on to veggies, we have asparagus, Brussels sprouts, spinach, salads. This is very good for high volume eating. Usually when I'm deeper in my prep, I'll have a bag of this. I'll still have a bag of this right now, but deeper in my prep, I usually buy like 3 or 4 bags of this, and I'll have like 3 or 4 bags a day. 1 bag of this is probably like 20 grams of carbs. I'd mix that in with grilled chicken, season it up really well, and this thing is actually like extremely bomb. For fruits, we have bananas, raspberries, blueberries, for smoothies, and just to eat. Strawberries. Back to veggies, we have red bell pepper, green bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, and that's it for my fruits, veggies, and breakfast items. All right, so moving over to carbs and protein. Rice cakes, this is a staple snack in my diet. These and, I'm not gonna lie, I've already opened these up. We have pretzels, fat-free pretzels. These are the bomb.com. I've already had like maybe 5 of these, but that's because I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything all day. I've been waiting to do this just to eat. So we have the protein bagels. These are something that I've showed y'all for a long ass time. The protein bagels, Dave's Killer Protein Bagels. One of these has like 11 grams of protein, 49 grams of carbs, and 2.5 grams of fat per bagel. These are bomb.com. We have the low carb tortillas, the Mission Carb Balance tortillas. 1 tortilla is equivalent to 13 grams of carbs. We have the Sweet Hawaiian burger bun sliders. These are the burger slider buns. And I think tonight, me and Casey are actually gonna make some sliders for dinner with some sweet potato fries. So be on the lookout for that. We have some honey wheat life 40 calorie bread. So each slice is worth 40 calories, or it shows you guys the pretzels. And then for the chicken tenders, I like to buy 2. Oh my God, I fucked up. I got chicken thighs instead of chicken breast tenders. Gosh darn it. But we have chicken breast tenders. I was gonna say that I usually buy 2. I'll buy like 1 to like cook and eat like that moment, or eat that same day, and then I buy 1 and I put it in the freezer and I meal prep it for the rest of the week. Same thing with beef. We have 93.7 ground beef, and we have some 93.7 ground turkey. So that's pretty much it. I'll be showing you guys some more stuff. Like right now, I'm actually about to make some Kodiak cakes with turkey bacon and egg whites. So I didn't show you guys Kodiak cakes, but that's another thing that I like to keep as a staple in my diet. And we have my 1UP Nutrition protein powders that I use, 1UP Nutrition protein bars for snacks as well. There's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna show you guys throughout this prep. I hope I'm in the frame right now. I really hope I'm in the frame right now. But yeah, it's time for me to have my first meal. I'm fucking hungry. Last but not least, we have the 0 sugar, 0 calorie Gatorade Zeros. This is something that if I'm like tired of drinking a shit ton of water, which I usually do, especially on prep, I'll have one of these a day or every other day to kind of just give me that like sweet edge. One thing that I'm gonna try not to do this prep, which you guys already know about, is like drown myself in caffeinated like energy drinks, like Monsters, 3D, all that stuff. Like, try to stay away from that. If I'm gonna do caffeine, it'll be coffee in the morning, or maybe like a half a scoop of pre-workout if I feel like I really need it. But energy drinks and all that stuff, I'm gonna try my best to stay away from it because stuff's not really that good for you if you do it in a large amount, or if you keep doing it, or if you make a habit out of it. But All in all, I'm just trying to stay away from it for my personal health.
Fucking young bitches while they photon. I ain't telling no lies, I ain't telling no lies, I just stop by you. That money. Pro black. The last lie you heard is say that, this, that, I did. Made it out the gutter shit. Nip told you fuck the middleman, I told you fuck a bitch.
All right, guys, so first meal of my prep. The first meal, you guys might want to screenshot this, document this. I'll probably do the same thing. I just broke my MyFitnessPal virginity once more. So first meal of the day, we have a full cup of Kodiak Cakes buttermilk, a full cup of egg whites, 2 strips of turkey bacon, and I also have a Dave's Killer Bagel in the toaster right now, toasting up. This first meal comes out to 60 grams of protein, 110 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of fat. So as you guys know, and I mentioned before, my macros for this prep starting off are 315 grams of carbs, 55 grams of fat, and 215 grams of protein. So since I'm kind of behind, it's 2:35 right now in the afternoon, and I haven't eaten anything. That's why my breakfast, my first meal of the day, is gonna be extremely huge. I'm gonna go work out, come back, have like a shake or something, probably around 40 to 50 carbs in that shake, 40 to 50 grams of protein in that shake, and then me and Casey are gonna be making something nice for dinner. I'm extremely motivated right now. I'm trying to get shredded, guys. I'm trying to get lean. So I'm gonna down this meal and go work out. Yes, perfect timing. All right, so I'm here at Athletic Empire here in East Downtown Houston. Here with the girlfriend, about to kill a back workout. I'm gonna try my best to walk y'all through my entire push workout. This is gonna be the first push workout of this prep, and we're starting it off with some bent over barbell rows. I'm wearing the perfect pair of shoes for this exercise or for this movement, because on this movement, I really wanna make sure that my toes, my feet are flat on the ground. If I wasn't wearing Vans, I'd probably take off my shoes and just be flat-footed. One key thing that I want to stress when I'm doing this movement is feet flat on the ground. When I'm rowing, none of this shit where I'm like up here going like this and then humping the air. I'm coming down all the way, almost to a 90-degree angle. My hands are shoulder width apart, just above shoulder width apart, and I'm just rowing. Keeping my back stable and just rowing. Keeping the bar as close to my shins, knees, legs as possible, and I'm rowing. Quality over quantity. All right, so first working set, I got 225 on the bar, 2 bad bitches, ready to row. Let's get it.
Comes from that certain like if they wanna feel
tummy. In my tummy. All right, so workout was swell. Came home, made my famous smoothie. We have a serving of the fruit medley, classic fruit medley from Kroger. I was gonna use the fruits that I bought today, but I wanted to get through this bag first. One serving of this, and this is actually extremely good. Like sometimes I'll just pull out like a fruit like this and stick it in my mouth and just like let it melt in my mouth. And I just chew it. So good. I had a serving of there, 0 grams of fat, 20 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, and 2 grams of protein. A scoop of Purabille, which is glutamine and pure creatine, all in one. Use this after every workout pretty much. Supports strength, power, and recovery, muscle recovery. We have 2 scoops of Wonder Nutrition's whey protein vanilla ice cream. And since I didn't have almond milk, I went with the regular milk. And this is a lot more fatty. 5 grams of fat, 12 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. All of that mixed into this to create this goodness of a shake. So I'm a master. This shake puts me at 132 grams of protein, 171 grams of carbs, and 19 grams of fat. So I have a lot of room to play with this evening, and I'm so excited to show you guys what you can fit in, even when you're dieting. Some people think that dieting is just like the end of the world, but tonight, me and the girlfriend about to show you what you can fit in and still lose fat. It's time.
We should take a field trip there. I mean, that would be so.
Alright guys, so as promised, I'm about to show you guys how to eat good or eat well and still be on point with your diet. Tonight we're going to be having sauteed Brussels sprouts, roasted sauteed, if that makes sense, roasted Brussels sprouts with burger sliders. I'm going to start off with the Brussels sprouts first because that kind of takes the longest to do. We have a pan, aluminum foil, a bowl, and some seasonings. We have sea salt, black pepper, balsamic dressing, and garlic powder. Dressing. Mix it all up, and then I pour it on to this baking pan. The oven has already been preheated to 425 degrees. Pick this bad boy up, put it in the oven. I'll give you guys a glance of it. Everything's all good and dandy. Put it in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Open this up. This is 93.7 ground beef, so obviously a lot less fatty. Gonna break it up into little pieces. Pepper, of course. Salt. That's it. So we have those seasoned, and then we have the burger sliders, and of course we're gonna be doing cheeseburger sliders. So I'm gonna make these up, and I'm a big advocate of trying to cook multiple things at the same time so I don't have to wait, especially if I'm extremely hungry, like right now. So we have the Brussels sprouts in the oven cooking. It has 9 more minutes on that, and then we're gonna put this on the stove, let these cook, and by the time these are done, those will be done, and we'll have ourselves a gourmet dinner. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired, but this meal wasn't that hard to make. It was pretty simple. You guys saw the steps, and this is the final product. We have 300 grams of Brussels sprouts, 4 slider burgers with 8 ounces of ground beef, pickles, ketchup, mustard, and then some sweet Hawaiian burger sliders. This meal came out to 71 grams of protein, 87 grams of carbs, and 31 grams of fat. With that meal, I still have 55 grams of carbs, 12 grams of protein, and 5 grams of fat. So I'm probably going to have, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have enough room for dessert. Enlightened movie night ice cream sticks, 90 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbs, 7 grams of protein. I'll honestly probably have 2 of these and then call it a night. I just started extremely late today. because I was doing some other stuff this morning and I didn't have my first meal until 2:32, as you guys saw. So I kind of had to just like bunch a bunch of stuff together just to get my macros in. And I don't know, I feel like on prep I have a lot of these days where I won't eat until later in the day, and I'll find myself like trying to like stuff macros in at like towards the end of the day. And I don't really have a problem with that because I love eating later in the day as opposed to finishing my macros early and then starving before I go to bed. I can never ever go to sleep if I'm starving. Like, I just can't do it. So this is a good meal cap. Made some for Bae. She obviously enjoyed it. And we're watching The Office season 8. Completely forgot because I was fascinated by this thing. But I kind of wanted to give you guys an update of the downstairs room. This is going to be the podcast / office room, and we're making some progress. As you guys remember, if you guys remember, there was a lot of crap right here when we first moved in. We made some progress, sold some old furniture. We're gonna be using this couch. We're keeping this couch down here, and I'm gonna be getting rid of this couch simply because I just feel like it doesn't match. No one's bought it yet, so I'm still waiting on a buyer to pop up out of nowhere and save me, take me out of my misery. I've lowered the price like 3 or 4 times. I just don't want this couch anymore. I'm getting real desperate. I'm getting to the point where I'm contemplating just dropping it off. And put this over here, set up like a desktop, printer, all that stuff over here. And then this is gonna be a TV. I'm gonna mount this TV on this wall, keep the entertainment center. And then right here, all this stuff, INAKA inventory is gonna be going into the closet that's in there. I'm not gonna go in there because all this just has to be moved. But we're making some progress here, man. It's gonna be a sweet podcast room / office. It's gonna come. I give it about 15 to 30 days to be completed. Ain't that right, King? Alright, so real quick before I end this video, this is actually a pretty cool room to come end videos in and give y'all like motivational speeches. Not that I have anything motivational to say, but what's up, King? You wanna say something to the camera? One up just sent me a package. I'm gonna open it up and share what I got with you guys real quick before I end the video. They didn't bust up. They came out with some clothing. Some badass clothing. Oh crap. So, we got some joggers. We got some more joggers. Some shorts. More shorts. We got King. Just kidding. Really appreciate it. The fabric is actually really, really nice. Like super, super soft. I'm an XL in every single thing, and he got my sizes right, so I really appreciate that, Virginia. Really, really appreciate that. Stuff is dope. But real quick, back to what I was going to talk about. I wanted to talk about my series and the name, the title, the motivation, the meaning behind the name. So if you're watching this video, you've seen my title, you've seen the series name, The Marathon, and kind of wanted to give you a quick description on why the marathon. So if you're a Nipsey Hussle fan like me, you know where that saying, that motto comes from. All Nipsey Hussle fans know that. But the reason I kind of wanted to do, obviously he's the main motivation behind the title. As I mentioned earlier, someone I looked up to, someone that was a mentor to me in this very short amount of time. And everything he did spoke to me and inspired me to do a lot of the things that I've done today, and inspired me to be where I'm at right now. You guys can believe that whether you want to or not, but the real followers, the real people that I know where I'm coming from and know what I'm saying. But the marathon, the reason I'm saying this is because I feel like this prep series is not going to be rushed. It's not going to be something I'm panicking about. I know my body. I know how to program my body. I know what my body needs. I know what it takes for my body to get where it wants to be. This is going to be my 7th or 8th prep, which is ridiculous if you really think about it. My 7th or 8th prep, 7th or 8th cut, and by this time I'm in complete control. I have nothing to worry about. It's not going to be a sprint for me. It's going to be a marathon. It's going to be something that's long distance, that I'm gonna have complete control over, and I'm so excited to walk you guys throughout this entire journey. This journey obviously takes place in a different setting than the Branch Warren series, or the series I did last year, the series I did after that, or the series I did last year. I can't say I'm not satisfied, because I am satisfied, but I want more. I'm hungry for more, and I'm hungry to push myself over these I'm hungry to push myself over these next 90 days and deliver badass content, share my tips, share my knowledge, I want to help someone out there who's trying to achieve something greater with their physique. It doesn't even have to only be physique. Someone who's out there who's trying to achieve something greater outside of bodybuilding, outside of competing, outside of losing weight, outside of building muscles. Someone out there who's trying to commit to something for 90 days, shorter than 90 days, longer than 90 days, showing you that in order for you to succeed, in order for you to actually acquire something, you have to stay committed. You have to put in the hard work. You can't expect any shortcuts. This is not going to be easy. I'm not sitting here telling you that this is going to be easy, because it's not going to be easy. It's going to be 90 days of me giving my all, and in short, I'm just excited to document the marathon. And I keep stressing the marathon because it's not a sprint. It's not a sprint. I'm not in a race with anyone. Anything that you put your mind to, once again, anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. And I'm excited to have my dogs with me. It's crazy because, like, if you go back and watch my old YouTube videos, I didn't have this. I didn't have King. I did have Milo, but King is definitely a new addition. And King's gonna be bulking in this 90 days. He's gonna be getting some muscle, so I'm excited to share his journey. Jesus, man, the dog is really clumsy. I'm excited to share his journey as well over these next 90 days. So I'll go more in depth about this later on in the series. I just kind of wanted to give you like a quick preview and give you like the reason behind the name of the marathon. A lot of people expect the changes to happen overnight, and that's just not how it happens. It's something that's going to require patience, commitment, hard work, and discipline. And if you don't have any of those things, if you don't possess all four of those things, then more than likely you're not going to be successful. Other than that, if you guys have any suggestions or recommendations or anything that you guys want to see in this series, like I said, I'm going to be uploading Wednesday and Saturday. If you guys have any suggestions, recommendations, anything you guys want to see, please comment down below and let me know. On that note, other than that, I have nothing else to say. On that note, I'll catch you guys in the next video on Saturday. I love you guys. See y'all in the next one. You know what? I'm going to get King to close this one. Close the video, King. Close the video. Want to close it? All you have to do is put your paw in the lens. 1, 2, 3.